Chapter 8: Strings and Lists in Python. Learning Objectives. Strings. Creating strings. String traversal. String built-in functions. List. Creating a list. Operations on lists. List built-in functions.
Arjun, can we store a sequence of multiple values in a variable?
Yes, Neha. Python lists are used to store a sequence of multiple values in a variable. Strings. String is a sequence of characters enclosed in a single quote or double quote. In Python language, single quotes treats the same way as double quotes. Example: print, Python, print, Python, output, Python, Python. This code gives the same output as Python is a string containing sequence of characters Python. Creating strings. To create a string, you must assign a string to a variable by following the variable name with an equal sign. str1 equal to Python programming, print str1, output Python programming. String traversal. Many times we have a requirement to access only one character at a time from the whole string. In such a case, traversal method is used. Basically, traversing is navigating your text, or it is the process of iterating through the elements of a string, usually from the left end to right end. While traversing, the index of an element plays an important role because it is unique for each character. A unique index refers to the memory location of an element from a Python sequence by its position in that sequence. By default, indexing always starts with 0, which means that the index of the first element of the sequence is 0. The index must be an integer because other data types will result in type error. And in case of negative indexing, elements are accessed elements from the end of the list. The index of -1 refers to the last element of a string, -2 to the second last element of a string, and so on. Let us understand the concept of positive indexing and negative indexing with the help of a simple example. Positive indexing. Negative indexing. str equal to CAPTCHA, statement 1. ch equals to str5, statement 2. Here, the second statement fetches the character available at index location 5, that is h, from the variable str. ch2 equals to str-1, statement 3. Here, statement 3 fetches the character a from the string CAPTCHA. Example: traverse a string using index location. Program. Here, the output of the first print statement is C and the second print statement is S. However, strings traversal is one of the most commonly used techniques while working with loops. In Python, for loop is the classical approach for traversing a string. Example: write a program to traverse a string using the for loop. Program. Output. String built-in functions. The built-in functions are also known as ready-made functions. Python offers a wide variety of built-in functions for manipulating strings. Some of the most commonly used string built-in functions of Python are len. As its name implies, the len function is used to calculate the length of the string, including white spaces. Program. Output. Lower. Many times there is a requirement to convert all the uppercase letters of a string into lowercase. In such a case, the lower function is used. Program. Output. Capitalize. The capitalize function is used to change the letter case of the first letter of the string. Program. Output. Join. The join function is used to join the string representation of elements in a sequence. Program. Output. Find. This function is used to determine the existence of substring in a specified string. If a substring exists, in such a case you will get the lowest index of the substring as an output. Program. Output. Replace. This function is used to replace the old string with the new string. Program. Output. Split. As its name implies, split function is used to break down a larger string into a smaller string. Program. Output. List. Python lists are used to store multiple data at once. It is a collection of one or more elements. These elements can be any type of data, that is, string, number, or combination of both types of data. For example, if you need to store the age of 5 students, then instead of creating 5 separate variables, you can simply create a list. Creating a list. Python offers a great facility to store the sequential order of different types of values or items. A Python list allows us to change the elements after they have been generated. To create a list, you need to place all the elements separated by commas inside a square bracket. Syntax. List name equal to value 1, value 2, value 3, so on. In Python, we can create an empty list that does not contain any element. List equals to square bracket. Some other examples of lists are fruits equal to mango, apple, orange. Creates a list of strings. Name equal to Sam, Oreo, Harry, 4. Creates a list of strings and number. Num equals to 1, 2.5, 3, 4.8. Creates a list of integer and float numbers. Name equals to Sam, Oreo, 4, 5, 4. Creates a list of mixed data type. Program. Print the different types of lists. Program. Output. Creating a nested list. A nested list is a list of lists. That is, when a list contains another list is called a nested list. They can be helpful if you want to create a matrix or need to store a sublist along with other data types. Program. Output. Operations on lists. We can perform various types of operations on the lists like traversing a list, joining two lists, replicating a list, and slicing a list in the similar way as we do in the case of strings. Let's explore this section to learn about the various list operations. Traversing a list. In Python, you can easily access each and every element of a list one by one using a traversal method. We can access each element of the list or traverse a list using for loop or a while loop. Sometimes index location of elements is used to traverse each and every element of a list. In such a situation, many built-in functions such as range and len functions are used. Syntax. For I in range, len, list, : Example. Print list I. Let us understand the concept of traversing a list using built-in functions with the help of a simple example. Program. Output. Joining lists. The concatenation operator plus is used to join two lists in Python. While using the concatenation operator, you should remember that both operands must be of list types as you are not able to add any other value to a list. Program. Output. Replicating lists. While programming, sometimes there is a requirement to print a string many times. In such a situation, replication operator asterisk is used. Using the replication operator, you can replicate a string or a list as many times as you need. Program. Output. Slicing lists. As you read earlier, the slicing list refers to the process of obtaining the subpart of a list. Program. Output. Reversing list. In Python, you can print a list in reverse order without using complex algorithms or programs. Syntax. List underscore name, square bracket, colon, colon, -1. You will get a better understanding about the concept of reversing lists with the help of an example given below. Program. Output. List built-in functions. As you read earlier, a large variety of built-in functions are available in Python to perform various operations on a list. In this section, you will learn some of the most commonly used functions for manipulating a list. Append. The append function, one of the most important functions of list manipulation because it is used to add a new element to the end of the list. Syntax. List name dot append new element. Program. Output. While using the append function, you should remember that only one element can be inserted at a time in the existing list. In case of adding more than one element at a time, you can use the extend method. Python also offers to add elements of one list to another list using the extend function. Extend. This function is used to add multiple elements or elements of another list to an existing list. Syntax. List name dot extend set of new elements. Program. Output. Count. As its name implies, the count function determines the number of repeated elements available in the specified list. Syntax. List name dot count item. Program. Output. Clear. Using the clear function, you can clear all the items from the defined list instead of deleting the list. Syntax. List name dot clear. Program. Output. Insert. As its name implies, this function is used to insert an element in the existing list at a specified position. This function works on the basis of two arguments, index value and new element. Here, index value refers to the index location where you want to insert a new element. Syntax. List name dot insert index location of new element, comma, new element. Program. Output. Pop. The pop function is used to remove the particular element from the list using index location as a parameter. Syntax. List name dot pop index location or value. Program. Output. Note that index location must be specified in the parameter of pop function to remove a particular element from the element, because if it is not specified, then this function removes the last element from the list. Remove. Sometimes you have no idea about the index value of an element. In such a situation, this function is used to remove the first occurrence of the specified element from the list. Syntax. List name dot remove element. Program. Output. Tricky terms. Sequence. A continuous or connected series. White space. Any string of text composed only of spaces, tabs or line breaks. Memory block. String is a sequence of characters enclosed in single quotes or double quotes. Traversing is navigating your text, or it is the process of iterating through the elements of a string usually from the left end to right end. Python lists are used to store a sequence of multiple values in a variable. A list is like a container element that can store a sequence of values belonging to any data type. A list that contains another list is called a nested list. The term list slicing refers to the process of obtaining the subpart of a list. The append is used to add a new element to the end of the list, whereas the extend function is used to add multiple elements or elements of another list to an existing list. The count function determines the number of repeated elements available in the specified list. The insert function is used to insert an element in the existing list at a specified position. The pop function is used to remove a particular element from the list using index location. The Python offers a wide variety of built-in functions for manipulating strings.